The following contest is a loser leaves Heart of Texas match.
Ladies and gentlemen, a loser leaves Heart of Texas match is set to be underway.
Oak Cliff, Texas's own Exodus Prime.
This is a man who is no stranger to the MPX Event Center, no stranger to Heart of Texas Wrestling. But he may be saying adios to the fans of HOT Wrestling here tonight. For those of you watching us here on YouTube.com, thank you so much for being a part of the action. You can check out our Facebook page, Heart of Texas Wrestling, to get your tickets for your local Heart of Texas Wrestling event. Come see the Velvet Voice Walker Stewart, Diamond Jim James Southern, but you may not be able to see Exodus Prime after tonight.
Not if T-Ray has anything to say about it, but Exodus Prime is called the final boss for a reason. He's one tough man to beat, and T-Ray's about to find that out.
I attended a recent VIP wrestling event where Exodus Prime took on none other than champion everywhere he's been, Davey Richards. And guess what, James? He walked away with the victory.
Victories over Davey Richards, Tommy Dreamer. Exodus Prime is an accomplished competitor.
Is the ray of light. T-Ray is here at the MPX Event Center for Heart of Texas Wrestling, but could it be for the very last time?
You've got to love the odds of somebody who hails from I Wish You Would, Texas.
The bell has sounded. This match is underway. Exodus Prime and T-Ray are taking it to one another tonight. And T-Ray is on the offensive, but who knows if it's going to stay that way. If I know Exodus Prime, this man has the resiliency of ungodly standards.
T-Ray eating a couple of right hands, but responding with a knee and a big forearm across the back.
There's a reason they call this man the Ray of Light. He is a shining star in professional wrestling. But the final boss is not one to be messed around with. T-Ray is finding that out right now with a series of strikes. Fireman's carry lifting him up. What a hot start to this action. Just throwing him to the ground, trying to catch him in that mass exodus. T-Ray, though, he was not going to allow that one. The mass exodus has allowed Exodus Prime to pick up a multitude of championships across the state of Texas and the greater United States region.
Very accomplished competitor is Exodus Prime. Now he wants to add removing T-Ray from Heart of Texas Wrestling to that list of accomplishments.
Looking to do so, but T-Ray lifting him up. Back suplex. Directly onto that apron. We've seen that apron utilized a lot here tonight. It almost serves as a weapon in its own right, James.
Without a doubt, using it for that extra assist, that extra force, that extra pain that can be applied to your opponent. Like dropping him right there where all that steel and wood meets.
Absolutely. I've called a multitude of Exodus Prime matches across the great state of Texas, and I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of them has been an intense affair of epic proportions.
T-Ray now making his way back into the ring as Exodus Prime trying to find the ropes to pull himself back up.
If there's anyone who knows where to find those ropes, how to get to those ropes, it is Exodus Prime. He's one with smart ring positioning in his competitions, James.
Without a doubt, to be such a young competitor, his in-ring IQ is so high. He knows where he's at all times. Look at this, just attempting to reverse things there. T-Ray getting the better of him in it, too.
And that's the thing about Exodus Prime. You have to stay on top of him whenever you have the advantage, and T-Ray is finding that out very quickly. And the rake of the eyes to T-Ray, absolutely despicable behavior from Exodus Prime. And it leads to an advantage.
Exodus Prime now, he's measuring.
Exodus Prime knows a lot about advantages, going for the cover. Taking advantage of T-Ray, taking advantage of our rules here in Heart of Texas Wrestling. Well, like we've said before, it has led this man to championship gold in professional wrestling. Jumping up, big knee drop right across the center of the skull of T-Ray, and now going for that cover. And only a 2 count. Exodus Prime, he's going to have to do a lot more than that if he wants to put T-Ray away. But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, what's on the line. The loser of this matchup will never be seen in Heart of Texas Wrestling again.
And that has to be a very terrifying thought. Some of the best competitors in the state walk through Heart of Texas and step through those ropes. You always want to be in there competing with the best. You always want to be competing for that winner's purse, and one of these men won't be able to do that in Heart of Texas anymore.
And a cover leading to a 2 count. Not even hooking the outer leg, though. That's the confidence there of Exodus Prime. Exodus Prime was walking into this matchup with full-blown confidence that is incomparable to anyone else in that locker room. Well, maybe except Sam Stackhouse.
Well, some people call Exodus Prime conceited. I call him convinced. He knows how good of a talent he is, and he is not afraid to tell you or show you.
Somersault cutter into the 2 count. That was a very impressive maneuver there from Exodus Prime. He has a lot of flashy maneuvers. He knows when to best pull them out to his own benefit, and that's something that you have to appreciate about Exodus Prime.
And it goes back to that ring IQ, knowing exactly what to do when, and X is a master at it.
Chop across the chest, targeting the pectoral muscles here of T-Ray, but Exodus Prime, he's feeling that in his own hand. Prime now gouging the eyes of T-Ray, and this referee needs to break this up.
Using whatever tactics he needs to stay in control is Exodus Prime.
There isn't much of an overlap with talent and morality, James Southern, and we're seeing that proven here tonight with Exodus Prime's in-ring actions.
But when you're trying to make money, would you be morally just, or would you rather be good?
Well, that's a question I think we need to ask Exodus Prime.
Exodus Prime now into the corner.
Drop kick off that middle rope there.
Beautifully using the ropes and his own body to exert that extra inertia, that extra momentum, square into the chest of T-Ray.
That's the thing. I'll say it once and I'll say it a million times when it comes to Exodus Prime. This man knows how to use the ring to his own advantage. And we are seeing that right now. T-Ray is being choked out on that middle rope. Off the rope goes Prime, sliding right through there. The impact on the upper neck, on the spine of T-Ray. And these mats are there for a reason, gentlemen. What's going on here?
It looks like Exodus Prime is ready to cause some destruction, some carnage. He might not just be looking to end T-Ray's Heart of Texas debut, or excuse me, his career. He might just be trying to end his whole career.
Not his whole career, James. Good God. Exodus Prime now landing in the middle of the ring. Waist lock applied here, trying to look for a German suplex. Standing switch for T-Ray. Russian leg sweep, flipping out of it.
T-Ray trying to rally here. He's taking a beating.
Only a 2 count there off of that Russian leg sweep.
bringing Exodus back up to his feet.
Nothing but brutality out of both of these men. T-Ray, look at the power, using that size advantage in this contest. Absolutely phenomenal.
T-Ray definitely has the power advantage in this one, and he's trying to use that to maintain control. Got him up on the shoulders now, does T-Ray.
Looks like he was going for that maneuver once again. He attempted it earlier on. He's going for that double underhook, though. Into the jackknife pinning predicament, only a 2 count there.
Beautiful show of core strength there from T-Ray.
But the action doesn't stop with that one. Wheelbarrow into the flatliner. Absolutely phenomenal. That's gotta be it. And still, this match rolls on. What is it going to take for Exodus Prime to end the Heart of Texas career of T-Ray?
He's been trying for that double underhook all night. He hasn't been able to cinch it in, perhaps. Oh, what's he got in mind here?
Prime now off the middle rope. Trying to go for that mass Exodus from the air. Catches him in that waist lock into the full Nelson. Full Nelson positioning. German suplex into the bridge. Look at that. But he maintains that control on the waist. Absolutely expert precision there from T-Ray.
Great amateur wrestling skills there from T-Ray. Keeping that wrist locks applied there.
It is
that
smart.
Waist lock.
It is intelligent, James. Look at this. Subversion of misdirection. Got him into that fireman's carry. What an impact.
Only 2 after a huge impact like that on T-Ray. It's amazing he was able to kick out.
The indomitable force of Exodus Prime versus the unbreakable spirit of the Ray of Light.
T-Ray trying to get back to his feet in that corner there. Exodus not letting up for a moment.
And a headbutt serving well for Exodus Prime. Now Irish whip out of the ropes, reverse. T-Ray's in control now. Off the ropes he goes into the clothesline. And he put all of his energy, all of his emphasis into that. That might have been the kill shot. And despite that call, Exodus Prime's career in Heart of Texas lives to see another day for the time being, James.
Just for the time being, as T-Ray's got him up again.
Fireman's carry, F5.
Spinning him out, dropping him flat of his face. Exodus Prime down, T-Ray into the cover now. That's it.
But wait a minute.
Here's your winner by pinfall, T-Ray.
T-Ray retaining, keeping his Heart of Texas career alive.
Well, a controversial ending to that matchup. But James, do you realize what this means? Exodus Prime's career in Heart of Texas Wrestling, it's over.
Exodus now having a conversation with our referee.
Trying to justify. Wait, what the hell?
Oh, smart strategy. Restarting the match.
The referee has restarted this matchup after a conversation with our hostess of the mostest, Brittany Houghton, lifting him up into the double wing face buster. That's it. Come on.
Exodus Prime saving his own career there, making sure the official had been made aware that his foot was on the ropes. The match shouldn't have ended. He was able to catch T-Ray off guard, hit him with that big double underhook face buster and end T-Ray's career.
There is no civility from this competitor. There is no class in Exodus Prime. A shot below the belt leading to the saving of his Heart of Texas Wrestling career. I understand that this man had a job on the line and you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your paychecks coming in. But T-Ray has a family to provide for, James.
If T-Ray had been just a little bit smarter, just as smart as Exodus Prime is, he might just be walking out the winner instead.
An emotional moment for T-Ray.
See his foot on the rope, see him kick me in the damn nuts.